Good evening. Um, I'm Lucas Montana from Fabled Court, artist and other stuff. Tired. I wasn't tired an hour ago, but right now I'm tired. But anyway, tonight I'm working on our next kit, Yule themed. So we're going to get started on that. What am I looking for? Okay. Hmm. So good evening. Welcome to the chat. I'm gonna reduce the flow to 30. Gonna create a new layer. Start doing some line work. Just testing some line weight. Anyway, so we got a scene here. It'll be a double box feature. On one side is a heavily decorated tree. I say heavily decorated, but honestly, I'm not for sure. We'll see how it comes out, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff on here, but I had to draw everything, so I might be biased. Anyway, so that's one of the full boxes. The other full box is a chair that'll be cast in a warm glow from a fireplace, and in the back, a nice chilly scene of an evening snow sky. And I'm rubbing the screen of my tablet as if you could see it, but I have since turned off the hand cam because my computer can't handle it. Anyway, I've got the lasso tool turned on. Need the brush tool. So we're gonna get in here, start doing some stuff. Oh, I see what's happening there. So those of you in chat, how is your day going? Mine was very busy. So it is the first of the month, and the first of the month we always have to do inventories. Well, also I had to work on a new selfie wall, and so I had to do both of those things simultaneously because we were short-staffed this week. And so nothing was going right, and everybody wanted to talk to me, which meant I got interrupted constantly. And when I'm trying to focus on something, the last thing I want to be is interrupted. So I am tired, I'm stressed out, and I'm feeling better than I was earlier today, but because things got done and eventually got to a point where I couldn't do anything anymore. I specifically did not have the ability or authorization to do anything else. So I just like, okay, the people who are responsible for this are no longer at work today, so I can't do anything. So we're just going to let this go. So, budgeting and menu planning. I've been wanting to do menu planning for a long time, but just never sit down to actually do it. It really helped to know what's going to happen so I could better plan my day, or at least feel more prepared about fixing dinner and stuff. But I was pretty busy with work. Evening was chill. I feel that we've been short-staffed all week too. Yeah. Being short-staffed sucks. It sucks. I feel like it sucks more when you did have the proper staffing and got to get the sweet life. When people were sharing responsibilities. I have no idea how this line ended up curved like that. And I don't like this one. This is supposed to be fabric pulled over a thin foam lining. Not that it matters. I don't. No one's gonna notice. I was about ready to go into a about ready to draw a cat with no reference. I probably could have gotten away with it too, but I don't know. Cats feel pretty specific. I don't know. This one looks like it's close enough to my reference or what I drew. No, this needs to be a different kind of line. Not the line's actually not that the line is actually different. It's a different tone. There we go. I don't like that. Control Alt Z. Oh, I see. Comes in from the side and then out at an angle. I would agree, unless it's related to Final Fantasy. They use common names for their weird stuff. I don't remember what you're referring to. Because right now my mind is focused on what I'm doing. And so everything I'm saying is stream of conscious. Is mostly stream of conscious. There's still filters that get applied to what I say. So I'm not just going to willy-nilly say some weird junk without being completely unaware of it. But yes, for the most part, I'm not going to be aware of what I said. And I'm definitely not going to remember any of it. Fair enough. That was an invitation for you to remind me what you were talking about. I'm a curious person. I have to know. And watch, you're going to tell me what it was. I'm going to be like, oh, never mind. I didn't need to know that. So they're antelope. In Final Fantasy, look like weird half giraffes with extended horns. Weirdest damn antelope ever. Or the wolves that look like starved rat dogs. Now I'm even more confused. What? First off, I don't remember any of these things. Secondly, how did we get here? Because that's the part that's confusing me. I still don't know to what you are referring. What prompted this statement? My guess is you're referring to me drawing the cat without reference. But I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it's drawing the cat without reference. So I've been math brain all week because of the inventory. So I don't think I was at all ready to draw a cat. Try to draw a cat from memory. So here's the deal. This cat face is way too high up on its face. And just like that, it feels a lot better. Feels more cat-like. Whereas before it was a Chad cat. Cat Chad. I don't know what I'm saying. Gulp gulp. These crunchy snares or hi-hats. I'm feeling them. Okay, what was going on here? Some kind of button. Used to burst the fabric or something. And just like that, we got two legs. Because ain't nothing original anymore. Oh, I need to put that in a different spot. That's not where that leg would go. Oh, whoops. Why are you selecting the whole thing? What is the deal? Ugh. Whoa. Hey, I've got a selection made. I need you to abide by that selection. There we go. Funky computer want to tell me what to do. I'm the one who pushes the buttons here. The kitty does look cozy. It also looks older. I don't know how I feel about that. I just want it to look like a cat. Can you even tell a cat's age by looking at it? This cat feels old. I think it's because of all the lines. The more lines you have on a thing, the older a thing looks. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like without the sketch. It still looks old. Get rid of some of these lines on its face. And it looks more youthful. Not that I really care if this cat looks youthful or not. My thing is that my reference doesn't look like an old cat or whatever. I mean, it could be. It looks a little grayed out. Like maybe these stripes on its tail were darker at one point. That's the other thing, is that this cat has no... It just has stripes on its tail. And that's it. A little bit of striping on its forehead. But other than that, the rest of it's all a solid color, except for like the mouth, the nose, and paws. But anyway, I don't need this cat reference anymore. Get out of here. I say that, but I may still need it. I mean, I'm not drawing any other cats here, so. As far as the coloring goes, I've already done it with just putting lines on these. Gonna give this chair some eyelashes. Let's go. Love my smile. That's nice. Appreciate that. Getting all My Little Toaster, Beauty and the Beast vibes. You like your inanimate objects to have some personality? Why not? Or more accurately, why wouldn't you? That's gonna get cut off. Nobody's gonna see that. That just tapers off into nothingness. You're not gonna see that line taper off either. Why bother? Because it makes me feel good. And drawing the lines makes me feel good. I don't know what I'm saying. Um, well, early in the day, I had fantasies of just keep on going until I felt like quitting, but we're only 40 minutes in. Not even that long because I was late today. And I only want to call that a night. So, sometimes life just doesn't work out the way you wanted it to. And there is nothing I can do about that. Except draw a thick black line all over everything. And then pull out my handy history tool and then erase the parts of the line I don't want. Like where it intersects with these chair legs or the curtain. Hey, you don't belong there. I don't know what that voice was. I don't know where it came from, or why I used it, or why I went so hard with it. I'm not going to say it felt right, because I wouldn't be questioning if it felt right. I disagree. Thick is not always the way to go. Line weight is important. If I had a human face to trace over, I could show you. But anyway, so I mean, I know it's not a mandate being passed on to me to make every line as thick as possible. But what a thicker line tells you is that it's either the edge of something or it's something that's been cast in shadow, which is why this line in particular is thicker. Because I want to give you that impression that that is, it's pulled away from the wall and is casting some kind of shadow or something on it. So when you look at that, it gives you the impression of a thing that has some depth to it. So, a thicker line is not always necessary. Sometimes you just have to know how to pull back. As I zoom in, so what am I looking at here? I feel like I know what that is, but I don't know what that is. But I feel like I know. What am I saying? Now what am I looking for? Here we are. Is that, was this it? Yeah. Okay. I don't know how much we can do. So looking at my reference, there's a lot of snow-covered tops here, and I kind of want to just let those be colored in, but it needs some kind of structure over top of it for it to go over top of, so they could just structure plastic bins all over the place. But, I have no idea what I just said, or if any of it made sense. But I get the distinct impression that I started mumbling into incoherent statements as I was nodding off or something. I don't know. Maybe I should wait on drawing the bunch of pine trees in the background there and switch over to this pine tree here. I mean, it may be pine, it may be Douglas fir. Either way, it is I want to call it a perennial, but I don't know. Hmm. Okay. So what I did for the sketch was I drew one bell, and then I just copied and pasted. But right, the background. The background has a bunch of snow-covered trees. I don't know how I want to go about doing the line work on that. I mean, I could change the line in a multitude of different ways to help accentuate snow collected on the tops of the branches. But I don't want to do that. I don't even want to do this tree. But I want to do this tree. I just don't want to do it right now. Because it's a lot of just going random with it, which would be the same with this kitty. But the kitty, where was it going with that? But it stays still and allows you to get away from it. What? What am I even saying? Perennials is a term used for flowers. There's another term though. Conifer. I think I'm thinking of conifer. Conifer trees. Ugh, I don't like the way this looks. Erase it. Remove it from my sight. Be gone. Let's just get a little erase in there. A little better, I guess. I don't want to draw this. So, what do I need to do with this? It's going to take a while. Just a bunch of drawn circles, mostly. Maybe there's something else I could work on. Move on to. Oh no! I mean, there's definitely plenty of stuff I could work on, but not in my current state. I was hoping to get my stuff collected enough to be able to take like a 20-minute nap before this. I almost started singing, but then I got high. 1, don't know the words to that. 2, don't think I like that song very much. 3, I didn't get high. But I do feel like I am not all together here because of how tired I am. And then me being tired means that I don't want to do like any of this. And I already done named the episode that it was Yule things. But I really don't want to draw any of this. Specifically, what I'm afraid is going to happen is I'm going to start getting into it and then I'm going to start nodding off as I've already done tonight. And if you didn't notice, that's whatever. There was a few seconds where I had my eyes completely closed, just sitting here. But with that said, I think I am gonna move on to a different piece, because of that tiredness, that headedness. I don't know, stuff and things. What could I move on to? What would help me through the next couple minutes? Or longer. I think I was 10 minutes late with starting the stream because I got to my desk at 8:05. I mean, yeah, I could work on the deer. I don't know how you saw that so quickly. I guess it's not that mistakable. The thing about this is that I want to pull up some references for deer. His head is looking a little Ghibli, Spirit of the Forest-ish, which I normally wouldn't have a problem with, except I don't really want to go that direction with this. It's supposed to be a stag deer. Technically, it was for 9:30. When did that happen? Was that a copy paste from everything else? Because I've always been 8 o'clock Central Time, which would be 9 o'clock Eastern. But anyway, yeah, I guess I could do the deer. I mean, it doesn't take much to pull up reference, does it? Right? Stag deer. Well, Instagram is wrong. Or something. Whoa. That's some gnarly looking horns. Please allow me a moment while I gloat about my correctness. I am done. Go check them out. That is some crazy looking horns. Like what? What is this? I don't want to put those horns on the stag. But I don't know what kind of horns these are. Red stag. Are you ready to hunt the largest red stags in the world at New Zealand's exclusive Venator Cardrona Drona, Safaris Game Reserve. Enjoy our gallery of red stag hunts below and book your next adventure with us. So I guess these are they just grow crazy out in New Zealand. Like, dang, man. See, I thought I've seen some majestic antlers before, but they don't got nothing on these. Like trees are growing out of their heads. Here we go. Just drop that in there. And then drop that in there. And then there we go. Give me the edge. Nope, not wrong program. Give me the edge of this one. There we go. Oh, hey, cool. Just fill in the space for me. Just fill it in. There we go. Now you can see what I'm working off of. So let's attack the sketch. Figure that out. Yeah, the way a lot of preserves seem to work. I mean, not that I've done any kind of research on them, is that they charge the hunters to go there, and then that money is used to preserve the land and keep it fit for their continued existence. See, without the references, my sketches here were like way smaller. Let's see. Just need to know what the corners of the mouth look like. Can you imagine seeing that as a Patronus charm? No, I think that'd be pretty badass. Dementors be like, nope. Okay. Enough of that. Right? I don't remember what size my pen was. I think that was about the size. There we go. Okay. Aryan Snake would be hella jealous. Get trounced. I don't know enough about anything to add to that. I've seen the movies like once, and I've read up until Hagrid gives Harry his birthday cake after telling him he's a wizard. Get them creepy white irises in there. You gotta have yourself a Harry Potter marathon. You have one every Christmas break. I mean, that was the intention. But every time I get ready to go pull the trigger on that, it's just something else comes up, or I just would rather do something else. I feel like these irises are in the wrong place. Or this one specifically. I'm feeling my daddy was a goat. What? Is that supposed to be a reference to something? Oh, okay. I had pulled up another reference to see what the end of the corners of the mouth look like. And so I was looking at that one and was wondering why someone had changed out my reference, and then remembered I'd put it over here. Buckeyes look pure black or deep dark brown. Well, yeah, they look dark black or deep dark brown. Whatever you said. But the reference, you can see my reference too, right? I assume you can. I assume you can. Gonna have to take a minute to update. Oh, it's not showing me my stream. Okay. What am I looking at? Yeah, you can see my reference. Oh, but you can't see the tiny little beady eyes are right here. And again, pointing at my tablet screen as if you could see it. But no, I can see that I can see this deer's iris in my reference. Hmm. Yeah, I'm liking the swirl pattern too. It received some changes as I was drawing it. Mm-hmm. Zoom out. Whoa, I don't know what I'm trying to do there. What am I trying to draw there? Some kind of stick or something, but I guess not. Anyway. Yeah. So living creatures require reference. It can be very easy to draw something that doesn't. What am I trying to say? It helps you keep perspective. What am I talking about? Using a reference will help inform you about significant different substructures of the creature, about where its muscle groups are attached and where its curves are, where lines are. Like looking at this reference, you see that it looks like the back legs come up around behind the stomach, headed toward the spine, and then it looks like all the stomach is collected into its own kind of section. And you got the front shoulders, and then I guess what we could playfully call a mane. Got a fuzzy neck. Oh. Well, I was hoping to stick with one of these toolboxes for one deal, but I was not counting on being this tired. Like I said, like 2 hours ago, I was fine. I was filled with energy. I felt awake. I felt alive. And then nothing. This whole time I've been working, that was the first time I saved. That may not be true. Actually, I can check. Well, only so far. Bring open the history panel. And then, oh, saved up here. I'll go ahead and save again, just for good measure. Oh. Well, that's looking good. I'd like to do the horns, but I am literally falling asleep as I go. So I think I'm gonna call it here. We drew some creatures. Maybe I'll go and rename it. Inking some creatures. Inking fuzzy beasts. Fuzzy, majestic friends. But yeah. And then we'll go ahead and give this a look-see without the sketch layer. I don't know. I think what I might do with this one is take the liquid tool and kind of crane his neck forward, bringing his head forward. Because right here it looks like he's just kind of like... and then this one I might attack the liquid tool as well. He's still looking a little derpy. Not that I mind him looking derpy. What I can definitely tell is that his face is not... one side is definitely higher than the other. In a way that doesn't look right. I can just see kind of the through lines through different features that it's not... doesn't feel right. But the chair looks good. I'm not crazy about the curtains, but they're curtains, man. I don't know how much better they need to be. Might also rework some of the structure on the back. Just looking at this reference, like his back needs to be more arched, and lower instead of like this decline from the front shoulders to the back. Anyway, so minor changes here and there to this stuff, but otherwise, thanks for joining, and I really wanted to be able to carry this on, maybe do like a 2-hour stream or 2.5-hour stream, but it's been a very long day to a very long week. But I'm glad we got done what we got done. I am actually kind of curious as to what this is gonna be like on the watch back. But thank you for joining. I hope you have a nice night. Been Lucas with Fabled Court, and I'll see you later.